Hello, many of you recognize me. I'm Dale Dufay. I had a YouTube channel called Terrors of the Milky Way. And this channel's going to pretty much do the same thing, going to kind of start with a clean slate. The other channel was, I don't know, just, it's hard to describe. It got to be just too much basically with the comments. And most of the comments were very positive and uplifting. And then YouTube, I don't know, kind of lost its luster, but I still feel the need and obligation to put what I've discovered by encountering the Mandela effect on public record. And it's also, it's not just to ease my conscience, but also it's very good therapy to talk about it, because when you discuss things about what the Mandela effect's revealing, it makes you sound crazy. And why is that? You know, because it's revealing things that have always been yet never known. And that's remarkable when you think about it. It's revealing that this whole universe and life as we know it is connected on this quantum level. Quantum entanglement, it's referred to. The science is just now catching up to it, but they are always focused on the different realities as far as when it comes to dimensions. And what the Mandela effect is revealing is that we do indeed have different realities, untold number, but they're not separated. It's not dimensions that separates our reality, it's distance. I like to say that, basically, yes, it's distance that separates our realities, and we're talking light years. Many of us recall being on the outer reaches of a Sagittarius arm on a Sagittarius super Earth, upwards of 4 times larger than this Orion dwarf Earth, which we're currently on. And apparently we've always been here, and that's the remarkable thing that the Mandela effect is revealing. And when you talk to people and try to say to them that, you have multiple realities that are separated by distance, where quantum entanglement knows no boundaries. Think about that. That's why distance doesn't matter. And that's, again, revealing the way it has always been. Even the dinosaurs had a quantum entangled parallel existence on a multitude of Earths varying from size at that particular point of the Earth's evolution. And we could see that these Earths are indeed multiple stages of evolution, each one. And we can see this, and revealing incredible things like the Earths do grow as they age. That's why we experience volcanoes and earthquakes. And this is something that academia refuses to discuss, even though it was postulated back in the 30s by some German geologists who postulated, and it makes so much sense that the Earths they do age as they grow, and apparently venture out the galactic arm from where they came, which is all matter. All matter came from the galactic center. And it's quite apparent. Of course, that flies in the face of the Big Bang Theory, which, everybody has to go by. And everybody seems to forget that one of the key words in that quote, Big Bang Theory, is theory. So, again, it's just theory, and it's obviously quite inverted to what really is and what the Mandela effect's revealing. And it's really quite remarkable that all life has this quantum entanglement. That's why if we didn't have it, we wouldn't breathe, we wouldn't be able to function. It's obviously a very essential part of the equation and what the Mandela effect's revealing. So again, this channel, where I'm not going to take any comments, and I'm sorry if that offends you. I'm just not even a subscriber count. I don't want to be focused and tied up in all that. I just want to ease the conscience as far as putting what I firmly believe is happening and what this Mandela effect's all about. And the fact that it was perpetrated by the Supreme Creator to do just that, reveal these things that have always been, yet never known. But also for my own personal therapy. So I'll keep doing these videos frequently. I'll repeat myself many times. And again, you don't need to subscribe because we're not keeping count. You don't need to thumbs up and thumbs down. If you don't like it, just go ahead and thumbs down. I'm not even going to pay attention to that. I'm just going to go about my business and talk about the Mandela effect the way I see it, which is obviously very positive. Many of you who've watched my previous videos on that channel, Terrors of the Milky Way, which I deleted. YouTube had nothing to do with that. I did that myself. again, to start a clean slate and to talk about these spiritual matters without being theocratic or religious in any way, because that's, again, the Mandela effect's revealing things about religions, religious organizations, that being that they don't want to have anything to do with one of the most miraculous phenomenons to ever happen to humanity. So that should tell you something. Again, I'm not, I've said it many times, I'm not saying you should leave your religion or organization because there's good fellowship there. It's just, it's the parishioners that invoke the Holy Spirit, not the religious organizations. And the Mandela effect's revealing them for who they are. Again, I'm not going to get into politics and things like that. But again, I'm sweating because it's hot today, and I had to close the windows because of the traffic noise. So please forgive me for that. And again, I hope you look forward to the videos, and they're going to be pretty much going over the same thing, basically what the Mandela effect's revealing. And we'll try to get to the bottom as to why this is happening and why we're shifting into other replica versions of ourselves, that have always existed. So with that, I thank you for watching, and we'll talk at you later. Love you.
This has been a Pinguinati production. If you'd like to support the channel, links are in the description.